Test. Okay, I did a hard reset for everything. And it should stream now on both ends. But my OBS preview is a bit weird. So, guess it works though. Test. And here. I'm sorry, my internet thing had a really weird problem. I think it should be fixed now, but I'm not sure. I hope so though. Oh, and Omen's come. Welcome. So, sorry for all the 40 viewers that I lost now. But we are totally back now. Random number generator on. Hello. Right. I wanted to say two things. One thing is I wanted to talk more about like which kind of things I use for art, right? Like I can continue. I'm not sure like who asked. Is not are we back? Yes. Then the thin lines make your characters look so big that they make their outlines look small. I think in the end I like to like add a bit bigger outlines too, but it's just a bonus. Then yeah, Mr. House asked. You've probably been asked this before. What do you use to do your art? I'll wait if like Mr. House is back to answer this. Or like I can answer this multiple times, right? But basically, like for the input for the computer, I use Wacom Intuos. It's not an Intuos Pro, it's just an Intuos. And it's like the one that's like almost A4 size, but a bit smaller. So like it's really like kind of like low effort. It's also like I think under 100 euros, and it's I think like the most important thing for me is like that it's like low effort to start drawing, because then more like magic moments happen where the inspiration strikes, right? So this is like really easy to have on like a tiny desk, and I think it's also really ergonomical because it's like you can have it in front of your keyboard still, and you can just lean back and like just draw, right? So like I think that's really nice. They're like kind of like expensive tablets or like expensive drawing. I think I will cry now. Avinash Muslim, welcome. And sorry for everyone that I keep zooming out. I'm not sure what's today with the internet stuff. The thing is like, when it works, no. I just wanted to say when it works, then it's great. But then I have like these like spikes of bad internet which totally disconnect me. But the rest of the time it works fine. It's really weird right now. Really weird. And thank you for liking the background music because I made it one. Yay. So, does it work? No, I'm so like paranoid that it will like stop again. But let's just ignore that. We can now draw either the headband or the hands. And I guess the hands are a bit more difficult, so let's start with the headband. Okay, the headband. I think I will just draw it with color on. see if I can make it work. The colors. I'll make all this band. You know, color pick, but later we can also change the color. Oh, no problem. And sorry for everyone that today had really many problems. Today had really many problems. But there are better days where nothing bad happens. So I think let's just color it with color for now. It's maybe also like a question of which tools I'm using, right, for art. But I like to color actually with the lasso tool, even though in some cases it's maybe not the best thing, because in some cases you want to, like for the shading then, right, you want to have that kind of texture of a brush maybe, but for like just like flat colors, I think it's totally fine to use the lasso fill tool, which I love. I saw that on like a Twitter post or something, and then it was like, who is coloring with lasso tool? That sounds crazy, right? And then I tried it, and then I was like, okay, yeah, they have a point. Nice. That almost looks much more realistic just by having like one color, right? And then so these golden marks here. It's thicker though. It's always a bit hard to make these. I think I don't want it to be too pixely though. I hope so. It seems to be safe, but I don't want to call it right. So something like this. Not the easiest mark to draw. Let's see. Maybe like this. Oh, Omen Skunk. Thank you so much, Omen Skunk. Thank you so much for the tip. Hey, Plan. I just wanted to say thanks for relaxing drawing content you do. And the relaxing drawing content and the ASMR videos. Helps me sleep. Thanks so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I feel inspired to create more, to make art and ASMR videos. I'm determined. To I guess it's because like right now, like my internet. Also, I'm really sorry for the internet. I guess it's because like the internet is like right now really like no, like it's stable, but then has like really big spikes or like drops or something. Maybe with time it will get better again. Hope. It's so hard to make this right. I was like, maybe like this. But yeah, thank you so much, Owen Skunk, and of course for everyone who's here. And Lemon says, Hi Blan. Oh my god, Kyo. Yes. The music stopped, yes. Thanks so much. The thing is, like, every time I need to start OBS again, and that's time 5 times or something, I need to start the music again. Play playlist. No, it works. Alright, don't worry. Oh, thanks so much for all the nice, what's called assurances. It's like also like a thing is here that like it's like kind of like going through. Okay, that doesn't look too bad, right? It doesn't look totally different. Okay. I'm taking it with fun. But yeah. With these like background musics, I want to make it like a soundtrack out of it. So that I can play it like as a YouTube video. That would also be cool. And for my next ASMR video, I want to make like a doctor one. Like maybe like I'm a like brain doctor or something and give you relaxing sleep or something. That would be fun. Okay, then we need like this like middle point. I guess like this middle thing here is also too big, right? Hmm? Maybe something like this. And then on the other side, I wonder if there's like an easier way to draw this pattern. And here it should also be a bit smaller, right? Or maybe here it should be down. Ta-da. Then Driving Dreamer. And Makita Wolf says it looks perfect, thank you so much. Driving Dreamer says, one of the first videos I saw of you was like a doctor one. You didn't speak, just went through some motions, which was really fun. Yes, thanks so much. Yeah. Of course, like I also want to do like some voice. don't speak again. The biggest reason why I started with not speaking was that I was kind of like shy and I did not speak much English back then. Like I could like speak English for like school and stuff, but I guess I was too shy and did not speak much with like English natives. But I think that improved a lot the last years. And now it's kind of my thing to speak like English with a like really like German accent, right? Kind of made it my own or something. The English language. Hier. Ob ich finde hier. Ich finde hier. Then this gets like a tiny swoosh there. That's the front one. Then we have, I think, like swoosh like this. A bit more on the outside, I think. Doing this relatively slowly, but it's fine, I think. Kind of relaxing to if you make this pattern as close as possible. Can be thinner maybe. Because it's so like foreshortened, right? Yeah, it needs to be a bit thinner. Ta-da! Okay, Otomato says Otomomato says hello. Es ist Heilplan, also ja, hello back. Welcome. Then Driving Dreamer. Oh, and also the vintage plan wieder, exactly. Gelino TGC says that does sound like fun. A doctor is my comfort video. I don't know if it's real fursuit or reaction. I still love it. Yes. I would also like for my real fursuit, like basically I'm redoing the mouth, like the plastic thing came off from heavy usage at the conventions, but I still have it. But I want to like now basically like experiment a bit with mouth shapes on it. So that will like soon be like in the next few months. I will probably experiment a lot with like trying like different kind of mouth shapes. Maybe I can find a system where I can switch them out, but that sounds a bit difficult. But I will probably like this time not make it with plastic, but with maybe felt or something. so that it's more sturdy and can take more hits and stuff, right? Kind of like plastic attaching with glue and then on a string, and then soon the string, kind of like the glue came off. I don't want to glue it on or something that seems too like that I cannot switch it afterwards, right? The cool thing about ASMR is this driving dreamer. Language is secondary. You can still make great content like your first videos. Yes, exactly. And driving dreamer says, watching Ben for a long time, it just got better and better. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And I will never stop. A clear ticket. Yes, says, it's okay that you're shy, Plan. I don't blame you. With my autism, I'm also very shy too. You're not alone. Yes, totally valid. Like, I would say I'm shy and also... I mean, like, I can, like, navigate through social interactions, but it gets draining, right? And I'm also shy. And I'm also, I guess, like, sensitive. But I don't show it too much. Maybe I do show it. And Adra says, that looks awesome. Thanks so much. And Maggie the Wolf says, yeah, like, Plan is very amazing at art. Like, when he drew himself, it's neat. Thanks so much. I want to get, but improve a lot. And I think, like, I'm not even sure where I can end up when I just, like, work hard on my art and do my best. Says, I've been watching for 2 years now, I think. And he's been a great friend for a year and a half, just about. Yes. And Serendip also has been a great friend. Thanks so much. Yeah, Brute Art says, hi Plan, hello. Dreamer says, very sweet. Mostly been a silent viewer, but recently with streams I've been able to communicate and participate more. Yeah, I think that's great. Like, that's a great reason to do streams, right? Like, I feel, of course, like, when I have the time, also, like, answer the comments. But it's kind of like a really close interaction with, like, people telling me stuff, or, like, asking me questions, or, like, which tablet do you use and stuff, or, like, what do you like? Says, I pretty much started talking to him because of the streams too. Then it's already worth it, right? Let's check here. We need we have here more distance. Oops. And then here. Can we see it like somewhere else here? We'll check more references for the headband. Can we? Let's check. And look at, like, now that we made the headband, now it's like clearly the character, right? Before it was like, maybe it's the character. But now with the iconic headband. Like, I'm not sure like how like these patterns are called, but they seem like kind of like Ainu traditional pattern. They're really cool. Like, I know some a streamer who is also like an Ainu character, which looks really cool. Gamma Chaos. Hello. Nice to have you here. Look at what we are drawing, what we are conjuring out of our minds. Maybe not minds, but basically I use this as a reference, and basically the focus today is triceps, or like the last times, like this triceps to get like this from this angle, and also getting the head right. So thanks so much for Serena for like the heads up. Heads up. think it reconnected automatically. Is everyone still there? I'm so scared. Test. Oh, thanks so much. Gamma Chaos-san. Oh, also, I wanted to ask. Fuck no. Just, I will quickly check if my YouTube works now. I'm panicking a bit. Why is the internet so bad now? Okay, I'm back. Test, test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It seems we are back. Okay, perfect. So, Gamma Chaos-san says, oh, Kamui, nice. Thanks so much. I also wanted to ask. Okay, 1 second. Does it work now? Here we are back. I'm making this here. Network. Was it? Okay, I think it works again. I'm not sure. I don't know anything anymore. But I I still have some mental resolve or something. Let's check all the chats now. Does this work? Yes. This work? Yeah, I'm totally fine. Okay. Then I will start the music again. And Hosengren, welcome. So music is starting again. And right, what did I want to do? I wanted to research the lekker Osamu Wiki. Oh, we have here on Osamu website. It says regarding the English name of Hokeu Kamui, Horokeu Kamui. As we have received many inquiries about the English name of Hokeu Kamui, we are putting our answers in the FAQ. In regards to the spelling of his name, it's written with reference to the Aino Shin Yosu by Yukichiri, compiled by Kuniko Kitamichi. However, in the most recent edition of the same volume, the name is written as Hokeu Kamui. Japanese text regarding the Ainu language, including this one, released after a certain time appear to have been corrected in accordance with today's more common orthography. Nice. So it's kind of like the same as like Japanese has in English or like in German also different spellings from different times, like an updated spelling. That's kind of why you have like or like in the other way around too, right? With like English to Japanese. So that's why like old words that come from English in Japanese are spelled or pronounced differently than new words, right? So for example, you have white, and the old version of saying is Huwaito, right? Like kind of Bob Ross saying white, saying white or something, right? And the same the other direction with like English, or was it German to English? English, German to English. What is another word where it applies? I think like the romanization of Japanese has the same with like the tu and tsu, right? So like, I guess like old spellings of Japanese names in English are written with tu where it means tsu, right? So like you see something like, what is the word with tu? Like hitsuchi, right? Like sheep. And that's why like people could write it in English letters or like romanized letters as hituchi, but you don't say hituchi but hitsuchi, right? Then Cosmic John says, hello gays, give me a hug. Gay hug for Cosmic John. That sounds nice. So yeah, we is we and eu is you. So it's more Hokyu. I'm not sure because like I'm not English, right? Oh, Pokemons, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And Pokemons in real life. Yes, I do that. I can do it the second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ta-da. Use the description. Research materials as the character is meant to be an old-fashioned warrior. We have with the older version of the spelling to fit with this character, with his character. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm still confused, like, what is, like, EU and EU sound? Or, like, is it 2 syllables or 1 syllable, right? But I guess it doesn't matter too much. I guess this is the only thing on the band, so like I think like this band is fine like this. And that means next let's try a bit at the hands, at least a tiny bit, right? Try a bit the hands. It's scary though. I'm a bit scared. Call it fingers. Or like hands. Sorry. Hands. And we can also just like try how we can just try how this ambient occlusion, I would call it ambient occlusion. Main shadow. And then I will add highlights. Highlights. Yeah, I think like my internet is fixed now. Knock knock. I think it's because I disabled and enabled my driver again. Maybe that was what did the trick, I'm not sure. But I remember that for next time. For a minute, yeah. That's good already, right? Oh, also, we can, for the highlights, we can again, why is the other things? For the highlights, we can reference the original picture, but do it in our style. Then we have some kind of realism throughout. I'll just copy this and put it in like the highest layer. Okay. So let's see. Where do the highlights go? Because like I think like if I do that a lot with like references, I also get a better sense. Of course, like it depends on the light source, right? But I can get a better sense how the light like flows over the 3D space, or like of the 3D form, right? And I think that's a good thing. So highlights. So we have one here, so like we will change this later, but like basically here something. And then we have a big one here, so, which is also interesting, right? So like, because like this, oh, we can also maybe blend it later, and we can like basically like see this if we squint a bit, and it is like this kind of thing, right? Like this here, and we can later smooth it a bit. Want a bit stabilization, maybe 3. Kind of triangle shape, right? It does like this thing. Okay. Oh, that's so fun to do though. And I think like we can also like these lights here, we can make them with a bit of a bolder lighting maybe. Ah, that's so fun. Coloring is so fun, or like shading. I mean, like, every part of this is fun except the hands, but we will do the hands too. And we will find out that we will learn to love hands or something. Serendip says, a minute without internet issues must be a lucky day. Yes. Also, I lost all the views that I had before. I'm so sorry, viewers that are probably sleeping right now. Add glow. And let's see here. I call this... It's kind of a rim light, right? So I want to make this, like, I want to make the highlight a bit yellowy and the rim light really white, like just white. And I guess like if I like would color pick it, it's kind of like that, right? I mean, like it's re-exaggerated one with the yellow, but like this is more white and this is more yellow. Maybe it's also because it's like, yeah, I'm not sure. The rim light. That's too thick too. And later blend it maybe. Yeah, we can probably blend it like that. It looks a bit weird now. But that's the rim light. I guess like the rim light is only like only see it on the dark parts. I think blending it later will be really nice. Into like this. Or I guess we can just not use a layer, but like use a holder for it, right? Like this. I don't like how this feels though. What can we do? I would love to just like use these things here, right? Like these ones here and blending. Blend. Or blur. Or fingertip. Work. Nah, not really. It's too much. What else can we use? Just gray shadows. I definitely had the problem before and then I made this brush. Work. Really bright. Okay, for now, this lighting here. we have it on here. It's interesting how it's like here in this space too, right? Like how it goes like over the different colors sometime. I think that helps it too. Go, it's like here. I get like kind of like this level too. It's just like a bit. Not too much. Not human hands, exactly. Exactly. And the Tigatier says, coloring is probably the best part when it comes to art. Well, except detailing, which I'm not skilled at. I feel also like... I feel like I know really simple things in coloring, which are really helpful. But there are even better things, like... that just means I can improve, right? It means like... There are... How would you say it? What's like? I think it's like basically like you can improve your weaknesses, but you can also improve your strengths, and kind of both are good on its own. Here it's kind of like shaped like this. This one here is also like this. And there it's also like kind of a highlight, right? But I should not overdo it. Otherwise it like loses the keenness. Here it's like tone the face. Oh, Kamakaus is back. Welcome back. And the dear Tigadier says, also you're a sweet and strong foxball. Thanks so much. Your art is really improving. Thanks so much. I want to improve much. Always do your best at your own time. You have a sweet, kind heart. I love you so much and keep on doing what makes you happy. Thanks so much, and to you the same. What you love. Serendip says, I've always loved how easily you pick colors for the shading. The thing is, like, my shading, that's because, like, I don't do, like, the painterly shading, where it's, like, in real life, where you have to pick the real color. Because I think it's a bit unintuitive, right? So, like, I struggle with, like, for real life with the, like, Copic markers, or, like, I have, like, the Ohu markers. A few of them. I struggle with intuitively finding the right color for the shading, so I kind of color pick my own drawings kind of for that. It's of course like also like a skill that can be learned, but like I love just using like this kind of like I have like for me a system of layers, right? Where they always kind of work. Like I just use like glow for lights, and then I think like I want to like have a kind of like red, orange, yellow highlight color, and that always turns out well, and then like I turn it down again, right? And I guess like everyone has like their own kind of things for that stuff. You can also of course do like duplicate and then do filter. And then it looks like Evangelion, right? Like the Evangelion track, I think. Maybe it's not called Evangelion track, but I think about it as the Evangelion track. Glistening in the sunlight. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second, what? Gamma cows? You drew this? That's so cool. Wait a second. Right, you're the same person, right? That's really cool, because that means I can ask you questions about it, right? Like, I mean, like, maybe you are not allowed to answer them, but that's really cool that that means, like, I can ask you, like, how did you design the character? Did you get, like, did someone else write the character and write what she should have, and then you designed the character? Or how does this work? It's so interesting. Serendip says, this is like if you were drawing Mario and Miyamoto showed up in chat. Yeah, it's basically the same, right? That's so cool. I'm honored. It's like blunt panicking because of Kami Esi-san in his stream. So it's like, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Or something. Of course, I'm really casual with everyone, right? Like, I want to treat like everyone the same. So if there's like a superhero superstar in my chat, then I want to treat him like everyone else here, because everyone is so nice. So yeah. So I think like I'm not sure where the credits are for this, right? But that means one second, I have to like look up the main sprite too, right? Let's see. This one too, right? One second. This one, right? So character design for someone. That's so great. I think like that's kind of like almost like drawing someone's OC randomly, right? So that's really fun. But yeah, I hope I'm doing him justice. Yes. What do I wanted to continue? Oh, right. I wanted to continue the highlights. Where else are the highlights that we can add? Maybe on the nose, right? On the nose definitely needs highlight. Maybe the nose we can even like make like even whiter highlights, right? So like for the nose, I would have a glow that's almost white. Then I will look at the shape. I also like that the nose is like brown and not black. Kind of also what I have on my nose. Okay. Maybe like this. Yeah. I feel like what I noticed recently, like with like drawing especially, right? Like drawing especially, because you can kind of get to like in conversations with other artists and stuff. That's kind of like the like furry artist thingy. It's kind of like a small, but like in general, it's kind of a small world, right? And kind of people that you looked up in the past, they are like everywhere, right? And I think that's really cool. So I always like to talk about this. This is like the first furry convention that I went to. That was like 2 years ago, Jamov, and I was really unprepared. And I was in fursuit, right? So like, because I want to like fursuit the whole time. That was maybe not the best decision, but then another artist that I also really look up to just went to me, right? And then like I commissioned him before, and I was totally starstruck. So I was totally starstruck and did not know what to say, but like I was basically over fanboying probably, but it was really nice. So yeah, the other thing where there's a lot of like artist people too is like, of course, like comic conventions, right? Like Chemocat or something, which is a really funny vibe too, right? I think it's really funny. I want to be at the comic convention sometime, like Chemocat. I want to be in a Toujinchi. Toujinchi esi ni naru. Toujinchi esi no o ni naru. Maybe I will be the king of Toujinchi. I'm not sure. But yeah. Maybe for the start, I can just do like maybe a full comic would also be nice. But also like maybe like if my quality gets high enough, right? I can make a like a guest page in someone's comic, right? Then it's also like easier because like I'm not even sure how distributing or like attending a comic convention for overseas people goes. It definitely works, but I don't have like too much knowledge about it. And if I can just be like in someone's like one panel, like one page or something, that would be so cool already, right? So, and I will definitely get there if I just like do my best and improve a lot, right? But this is how I felt when I befriended Plan and Panzers practically by accident. Yeah, I think like it's the same. Like I notice it sometimes in like also how it's called, like VR chat meets, also like the Japanese ones, and when people are starstruck, I think it's always really like endearing because it's like the true, like, the leftmost point and rightmost point of the nose. Leftmost point, rightmost point. Right. Like this here is wrong, right? Leftmost point, rightmost point. Leftmost point. I can totally improve the nose, I think. Like, it's kind of wonky. So let's open the grids again. The thing is, for the grid, right? I can make it in another color, but basically, I put the nose more to the right because it's kind of this shape, right? Like it's this, and then it's this, something like that, right? And then it gets really complicated. There's two. Something like this? I'm not sure, but yeah, basically that means... What does it mean? It means like this part here is, let's say, half of it. And this part, half of it. And then I make this. And put it here. And then it's kind of right. But also not. Oh, and like the other thing. Here to get this. I really love Monsters Furry ASMR so much. ASMR really helped me feel positive, calm and loved during my dark times when I lost love of my family. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. And I'm happy that Monsters helps you. Yeah. It's like, I think like one person that like it's relaxing to, then it's already worth it, I think. Kind of how I think about it. Okay, you have this. No, you have this, this, and this. Maybe like this. Something like this, right? Art of Artie says, if you need any help with art, just hit me up. I'll do my best to help. Yay. Thanks so much for the help, Art of Artie. And you're a great artist too. And Gamma Chaos says, Fufu. Yay. I'm so happy. Yeah, there are a lot of great artists in my chat, right? So... you all inspire me. Yeah. Let's all do our best and then meet together as table neighbors on a comic convention or something. Yeah. I'm really happy. I think like 1 year ago, I was really like my art progress is different than now. Like I made a lot of progress and I'm happy about it. Okay. And Chester Wolf, welcome. While it may affect things like, let's see, synopsis. While it may affect things like where the tip of the nose is, it doesn't affect the angle of the parallel. That's such a nice thing, thanks so much. I think like my brain is expanding. It's kind of like this kind of meme with the dog and the dog thinking meme. Let's check this. Dog calculating meme? I'll find this. cannot find it right now. There are too many lines that are true. I confuse myself. And Lilia says, even you have made me feel happy and loved too, Blan. Thank you so much. I'm glad about that. Your ASMR and streams bring me joy and comfort too. Thank you for making me feel better time after time. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I cannot find the dog meme, but it's fine for now. So how can we change the nose here? I guess like the biggest thing. We just like make them like no. Grid. I think we don't need this one here right now. Don't need this one here right now. Oops. Just think about this, right? Move to like orange. So just like one, right? So I can like just draw it new. Maybe that works better. I totally triangulated the shape of the nose. Scientific shape of the nose. I hope you can hear that I'm having fun with drawing it. Maybe I'm just like drawing too much. But I think it's nice to like take the energy of like having fun, silly with the details. And then the end result is great. Lip says, I kind of started watching videos during a period where I was silent listening to a lot of ASMR. It's crazy. I think I would have ignored your videos and maybe everything would have been different. Right. Thanks so much. And Ivan Dreamer says, it's very sweet seeing you excited. Yes, maybe that's a sign that I should just draw more, because that's so fun. And this is like that, right? Is it like this? It looks like a Picasso now. Okay. Maybe this part? A bit more like this. Like this. This. It's definitely a good way to make my brain think, right? My brain is going to think mode. It should not be much bigger than the nose was before, right? Tiny nose. Yeah. It's such a great coincidence, I think, that like I ended up drawing a character that was made by someone on stream, like on my stream, right? And I remember Gamma Chaos also joined me before, right? Like we were like there like last stream or like 2 streams ago. So I'm happy. This is like too angled now, right? Like this should be more like this. Maybe I'll keep this here. Kind of looks like a heart now. I will also change the coloring of it a bit. And then we can judge it in a bit. If we like it or not. I'm using so much pixels, it's like so little pixels, it's a bit weird here, but... red. It's better now. Yeah, it is better now. Thanks so much, Serendip. Your tips will be engraved in my brain folds. I'm not sure like if folds are saved in folds, but you know what I mean. Basically, that makes like my thinking of faces much easier, I think. Right? Because then it's like I thought the things were more unrelated than they are, which makes it easier to grasp. Or something. Yeah, Serendip is also a great artist. Like, also like dynamic poses and stuff. It's so fun. Wait, this is not more poopable. Okay, hello Koku Boo. Okay, maybe now. Which people are visiting me? I think I know all of them from drawings. I love all of your drawings, all the people here in the chat. Hello. I'm drawing today Okeo Kamui, Odokeo Kamui, who was designed by Gamma Chaos, who is also here. Yay. And I also use it as a mostly like this started as a like study for triceps, because like this is a great reference. It's bodybuilder really Inkler, I think, and this is the first version I started, and then I noticed some things, and then I did the second version here. And yeah, last time we drew Moritaka being French, because now is French Independence Day, or like French Revolution Day, French National Day. So happy French Day. Yeah. What did I want to do next? Right. I think like here's also some shadow on it on the nose. Of course, like the shadow is good, and also I think the shadow is needed even more so because we have like what's called like the nose is not totally black, right? So it's good if the shadow kind of shows that it's like a thing and not drawn on. Maybe we can even use a tiny bit of ambient occlusion there, right? Ambient occlusion there, right? Occlusion. Oh, that's the tank top, okay. Yeah, the thing is like right now like the ambient occlusion and the tank top kind of look similar. Maybe you can tone it down a bit or make it like really saturated, I'm not sure. Maybe like a really saturated color. Something like that. I like to not have like the nostrils too strong. Maybe something like that. If we do it like too much. Something like this. I like that it shows the texture a bit, right? Like I think it's good if it shows the texture a bit. It also shows the texture a bit here. Like it looks like I think more metallic or wet than the rest of the body. Also here, right? Like the nose just looks like more wet or metallic. And I think that's also like one thing because of the highlights, of course. That's probably the biggest thing. But also like the bounce light, which we also will make a layer, is doing a lot of like showing the material, right? Which is I think really fun. Then he looks like a musketeer. Yes, he's a musketeer. And I based the design on the musketeers from 1949 or what was it? I'm not sure. I'm not like a movie buff, but yeah. And Serendip says, right, bodies can be complicated with everything that can move. But something like facial features are all attached to the head, so they are almost always affected by angles in the... Similar way. You could apply the same logic to the chest and abs when someone is standing straight. Yes. I guess like I never have thought about that, like the face is basically like the chest. But if I think about this really closely, then maybe I will have an easy time drawing faces. Just call me Boku. Just call me Boku? That's like your nickname. That's so interesting. Boku. It sounds kind of like the Japanese pronoun. But as a name, it's really cute. Boku. I think like I love just short names because like when I was a child, like my real life name was really long. So it was too long to input into Pokemon. It was like longer than 8 syllables. So then when I thought like naming me or like my character and stuff, I thought about Plan because that's like so short, it's like just like short. Sorry, I mean Kiki. Oh, Kiki. 1 second. Something got deleted. I hope that was not like the auto moderator thingy from YouTube. Yeah, can name you any name you like. Also, of course, like you can like anytime DM me and write me how I should call you. I mean Coco, sorry for my type. Oh, no problem. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, Coco Coco, so like Coco. It's like the first name or shortened name. But it's so nice. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I feel so hyped. I have to focus more. I have to do the hands sometime, but I think like right now I'm just too focused. Maybe I will sketch them. Yeah, sketch them once, but I think I can definitely like add a lot of charm to them. So maybe like I'll sketch them at night and then continue them on stream or something. I think that's a good idea. Right. What else is there about the design? We don't see that here, but I think like the way that like it's again counter shaded, right? But it's not counter shaded totally the whole body. Like it's even like a bit less chest color. And I think these streaks here are great to convey the form too, right? Like I think we can like do a lot of like, I mean like for this angle we also did it here, right? But basically that's why I think like in some ways multiple shades characters or like with some markings or like stripes on the body are great to like convey more shape too, right? Like I'm thinking about like or like recently the last few weeks I've been thinking about like how to convey shape and like break up form, not break up forms, but like or like empty spaces, right? That like make like a tiny things that show the space a bit. Something like that. Okay, give me the occlusion. I will do next. Okay, alright, that was like the glowing in the sunlight. That was fun. Or like in the dream sequence. Sure. Call this next bounce light. Bounce light. Of course, if we look at this here, I would say this is also kind of like called it rim light, right? But it's also kind of bounce light, I guess. And then here we don't really have it much. How should I add it? Like it seems this is so strong that it's... I mean, it comes just from one source, right? I'll be right back. I will quickly get some more water. I'll be right back. In the meantime, you can look at this. I'll be right back. Here I'm back. So, drink water redeem option on Twitch. That's a great idea. I will write this down. Thanks so much. Drink water redeem. Okay. So I think we should try the hands at least once, and if it doesn't work, I will just eat a lot of pudding to not be too. I'm also not frustrated. Right? I should not. What's it called? Put hands on such a high pedestal that I'm getting scared of them. Right? I want to get to a point where they are just really as fun to draw, like as a worthy addition as anything else, right? Let's see. Continue the shadow here a bit. Maybe here. Can maybe later add more here. A bit less. Kind of hard to see, like here. Okay. Really much. I think like it's often like kind of like this part here. It's kind of a hole, right? And like now it's a bit of a weird angle that we normally don't see much. But it's basically between brachialis and delts and triceps, right? Like this is the triceps, whoosh, and the brachialis would be like here, whoosh, and this is meant to be the biceps. Brachialis here, maybe also all is the brachialis, but I think like here, this thing here. The bone says. Oh, I love your Ralsei profile picture. It says, just woke up and there's already some peak on the screen. Thanks so much. I'm putting my soul into this. Right. Maybe here a bit more too. It's kind of like for these things, maybe like the things where it's hard to see where the transition is, should be kind of smooth, right? Like here and here can totally be smoothed, I think. The question that I have is like, I still haven't found like the perfect method to make that, because like I like to use layers, right? But if I use like this blend thing, then it's kind of like I cannot undo it, right? And Price Art, welcome. And Zack Rhino, welcome. And biceps flex, I can do that. So like the redeem is like I flex my biceps in real life. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ta-da! And back bounce. Okay, here goes. 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tomorrow I'll have chest day. When thanks for cheering. And another biceps flex. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe I'll also have like biceps exercises tomorrow. And the track. Hello. The track is also a great artist. Okay, one more time backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, end of back bounces now. I need more things to... Oh, thanks so much. And on the screen, one of the greatest homie one can ask for. That's great. Oh, and I love the emotes. Back bounces, dang. I think like if I have to do 1000 pec bounces, then I will just do like a set of bench press or something, right? Or like a dip set, but then I will have to like go in the other room. And duffels. That sounds great. Okay. I want to try that sometime. That's like one thing I want to do in America. Also like right here. It's like my like here. True. I need a burner. What? That sounds like it's a challenge, right? So I will duplicate this and do this. I think it's really far, right? If I do something like gray shadows. What? Oh, well, do it just here. We do something like this. And here. Is it nice or is it not nice? Thank you for cheering. Is it nice or not? Sure. What does the cheering do? I have no idea. But thank you all so much. You're on a roll today. Yes. Do I like the soft shading or not? Too a bit. I like it as well. Like it. Like it. Keep on says playing Minecraft. Oh, I love Minecraft. It's very sounds okay. Maybe for now I will not make it. We'll have it like cel shaded for now. I think for the shirt I need darker ones.
Do you need
right?
help lifting those?
What? It's it. What did it say right now? Do you need help lifting those? What are you talking about? Okay. Concentrate, plan. This is my inner monologue voice. This is my normal voice. Inner monologue voice. So maybe a really dark and bluish. One, because like I like to use warm shadows on the skin tones or like fur tones, every living thing, and on the not living things I like to use cold tones as a contrast, kind of. Here. Thank you for cheering so many bits. I'm not sure what it does, but thanks so much. I'm not the most knowledgeable person on Twitch. Does someone know what the cheering does? Yeah. This maybe. I like folds too. Like this. Maybe I can even make like the shirt color a bit lighter, right? Like I think like if I would color pick this, or even here compared to here, compared to here, a tiny bit, maybe not much, but a tiny bit. Oh, and also this one is a bit grayish. Maybe I can make a naked version also. Or like a non-clothed version. Like not like naked, but like chemo safe. And they could like basically make different colors of the shirt. Duplicate. Let's use this color. Like this. Do I like it more? Maybe I like it. Maybe I like it a bit more. I think I like it a bit more. I don't want it to look like totally like the gray of the... I want it to be like distinct from the gray of the fur, right? So like this should be like bluish gray, and this should be warm gray, purplish gray. I just can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My biceps are growing. Tomorrow I'll have another biceps record. And Dornin, welcome. Really cute. Dornin says, plan your art is amazing. Thanks so much. I am totally not slacking off with the hands. I will add them sometime. The thing is, like right now, it's like basically like if I focus a lot on the details, I think I can learn a lot of stuff. Or something. Right. Let's make this beautiful. Back bounce, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da. Oh, it's a different color. That's always a bit scary. Okay. But yeah. I will also totally leech off all the great... Ah. Right, somehow. Leech off of all the great art advice of people that are here. And it's also like... I think like with like art advice, there can totally be people that are extremely knowledgeable, but that you just don't like get the way of thinking. And then with others, it's like you can like just like share like one sentence. It's like your brain is exploding, right? Which is great, but like exploding in a good way. So it makes me think like I want to find all these people that I can like share and gather knowledge of, or like share and gather knowledge, but also like maybe give something back with my thoughts about it or something. I'm not sure. That's what I've like been recently noticing. This here and this here. I want to like show this more. I think like this here doesn't make too much sense. Of course we can like draw in the like shadows too, but like these things here are too like evenly split now. Figure it out. Normally like 100, let's just call it galaxy, because a galaxy flashes across the screen when you give it. Okay, basically, if someone does that, please only do that if you are safe with your money, okay? So don't like bankrupt yourself because of me. See, how does this be? That is like really flat, right? So I think I can maybe show this thing too here to make it a bit more flat. And it's maybe more 3D, right? What? Alright. I should just draw on one layer, right? I can just delete the other layer and then maybe make like clipping. Is better. Yeah, that's actually nice, I think. Then maybe have it like wrap around here. Right? Yeah, that's fine. You can pretty much chat wherever you wish. You're suspiciously rough. Yeah. Suspiciously wealthy furries. I'm here, holding the sign. Or something. But it's also like, I think like right now, where I'm just focusing on getting like better at drawing, right? It's kind of a good investment, I think, because like, yeah. I think it's a really good investment right now and kind of important. That I like get better at art fast and then like, faster at art, and then it's like I can do a lot and make a lot of cool stuff. And also for people. I'm also really happy about like many commissions that I get, and like that the people who commission me commission great things, right? Like people are like, can you draw my character but really buff and really cool? And then I'm like, yes, that's basically the only thing I can draw, or like I'm trying to improve. Quite hard says cool, and Furry is usually suspiciously wealthy. So I'm okay for now. Okay, that's great. But yeah, of course, like take everything that people give me with like being really thankful for everything. But of course, like only like if you're safe, right? What music it is. Yes, I also make ASMR videos and also a bit music. So maybe this track in the background is not the best example, but I like the whole playlist in the background I made recently the last 2 weeks, and I'm making maybe like a kind of like Super Nintendo, Super Famicom soundtrack for a game that doesn't exist, and then making a playlist like out of it, like a concept album. It's called, I'm not sure how I would call it, Glance Super Nintendo soundtrack concept album. Work in progress. Patrick says, I feel safe around you. Yay. You can chat wherever you like. But they're crazy. And I'm getting hungry. I want pudding. Where was I again? Alright, I wanted to like test here. Like basically I can just clip them, right? So like I can just like use oh, right, that's a good way to use the layer, right? I can use a new layer, fill layer, and then make it white. Like yellow white. Ta-da! Oh, I can do this. And now here's like a white tank top. White tank top, what is this? Color is good. Maybe this is also fun, right? Right, it's maybe fun. I'll just like make many varieties, right? So we have black. I mean, like black always looks good. Then we have this pink, violet, maybe a bit darker. No, maybe not dark. Maybe just more saturated. Why is the color picker here so different than the color picker there? Oh, I fixed it. I think I like this one more. Oh, you cannot see like the color picker wheel. Maybe something really saturated. Kind of one of those like, I think like basketball tank tops maybe. But this is also nice. Maybe this is too distracting. This is less distracting. Let's check more colors. This? I have kind of like one that's like colored like this. For the gym. I think that's also nice. Okay, what else can we do? I should use like this fill layer more. Maybe an orange one? They're all fun, I think. This is fun, this is fun. Oh. Guys, also Mr. Plan, do you... Plan, yeah, just Plan is fine. Do you let people do fan art? Of course. I love every fan art, and I can also repost it on social media and stuff, and also can show it on stream if you like. So like, if you anytime make a fan art, of course, like, it has to be like, but to show it on stream, it has to be like fine for the stream, right? It cannot have like blood or anything in it. But I'm scared of blood anyways, and zombies, and aliens, and time travel. But everything else is good. And yeah, I can also like show it on stream. If you like, of course. If not, I can also just cherish it alone on my desktop. Okay. Continue here. So like orange. What else do we have? Maybe a pink one, right? Something like this. I think they're all fun. But yeah, I guess like the black is just like really like, I guess black tank tops always looks good. this. I'm not sure. It makes it look too cold. On the other hand, it's kind of like his like special attacky thingy. This is like a cornflower, I think. I bet you even more like Blan when you were the yellow one. Yeah, I also thought about this, right? Okay, we made a lot of different tank top colors. But I guess for now, let's just like... The thing is also, it helps us distinguish it from the shadow, right? But we can think about it sometimes. I think like still like black looks really good. I think tomorrow also wear the black tank top, because like the yellow tank top, it has the LEDs cut out, so it's great for Black Day. That says awesome. Thank you, sorry for that question. No problem. Also, everyone can write any question anytime here. I'm trying to be more active with art, so I'm drawing creators and enjoy. It's so great. Anyways, I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you for keeping me company on my rides to the beach. Oh, to the beach. Please have fun at the beach. Drink enough. Yeah, I'm getting really hungry now. I'm getting so hungry that I think my stomach is making too much sounds for this stream. I will just add a bit more shading, and then I will probably get some good food. What's here? A lot of really dark, right? Also, like all of this is kind of like, I guess like this slide here. I think it only hits the areas that are dark, right? I guess like light always hits areas that are dark, but like it's not lit by the like main light, I think. Or maybe it is here? Probably not, right? Just all this dark. Sure. I like that this shows like more this sweep here. So maybe we can just draw the sweep. Yeah. Totally draw it indoor, right? That's also like, I don't stress too much about like, oh, you cannot like change the lines when you are coloring. I think you can always do anything. I like that it says like, kind of... This will look bad. We already deleted here. This is like a really soft one, right? Basically like where the lead is like... Where the lead and the... What is the other thing? This is the lead. And I guess the obliques connect. Or stomach, torso area. Okay. Add a bit more of this color, so like maybe with the spray can. I don't use the spray can much, but there's like kind of like this kind of shape there, right? And make it like really... Does this work? Maybe. More like this is more like this. guess the angle can be a bit more. Of course, like doing like a lot of time with the shading here and stuff, but I feel like it's all good time invested, and it's also a good time kind of. Firing Dream says that effect kind of looks like the thing artists used to draw smelly musky characters. Wait a second. Wait a second. I will totally make this work to look more like lighting. But it's also like it's all oops. It's also like this is totally 100% white, right? And mine is just like more like a glossiness. So I think, but yeah, this is basically like the soft brush, right? Like the soft brush. If I use the soft brush, I have not mastered it at all, right? So like everything looks like instantly like whatever. Let's see if I use this right. J-Rock says I'm married. Oh, congratulations to your marriage. Even though I come and say one thing, I always leave the stream open so I can hear it. Please keep being peak. Oh, thanks so much. I'm honored. Okay. But after this, I want like spaghetti. Yeah, I will make spaghetti. I want carbonara. I think that's fine because like I've been streaming a long time. So I can use carbonara and then I will totally have the energy for tomorrow's stream a lot. For tomorrow's not stream, tomorrow's not stream. I mean for tomorrow's test day. Not too long here, right? I can figure it out sometime. Basically like this space, and this space is much smaller than this space. So maybe like either I will put the tank top a bit more here. But then it's also like we have to remember we cut it off. Maybe like I can like or is over it, right? Like I think like he's wearing something like a lifting belt, but I have not used one in a long time, right? Like basically I felt like I didn't need it. But I also did not go to like extremely high weights for deadlifts and stuff. I like Romanian deadlifts. I'm getting really hungry. I will put it here. Maybe here. Okay. And this thing here is also just really distracting, right? I think like my idea was that I can... Oops, what happened? My idea was that I do it here. But I don't want it to be confused for the... What was it called? Smelliness? Something. Or like body heat. Some people also use it for body heat, right? But I think like if I would use it for that, then probably a good thing to use is like having it behind the character and also in front of the character, right? So like this one is just in front and cuts off here, so it totally looks like painted on. But if I would make some like a smoke effect or rain or something, or like if I would draw a tasty burger, like in those like kind of burger commercials, right, where it's like somehow like steaming hot and flavorful and stuff, and like a black background, then I would like make it like behind it and in front. It's like 3D-ness feeling, right? Been recently thinking a lot about 3D-ness in art in general, right? Like basically all those things, right? Like this here and like also like these streaks here that are like kind of like muscle, what's called, not insertions, but like muscle strands. And also like veins, they show like more 3D-ness, right? So even if the pose or anatomy is not totally right, I think if I have a lot of like kind of like landmarks that show the 3D-ness, then the mind is tricked into thinking it's 3D, right? I think that's kind of cool. As long as it's okay, yeah. Thanks to everyone who was patient with its early introduction. Exactly. I'm so happy that I did not give up between, right? So, like a lot of people joined and everyone is here, and I also had a lot of fun time, and I think I'm learning a lot too. And I think I can just learn a lot by just like taking my time, and of course like investing much time, but also like taking my time to understand. But I'm totally like noticing when I like reference, right? That like this area, and this area, I could probably like do some kind of like smudging, fading between the values or something, right? I have not found the perfect solution for that yet. And here, like, of course, when it goes like over the lighter color, so it shows that like the shadows are not painted on. Of course, like right now the shadows are relatively stark. If I like pull them back, I think it could look really good too. So let's pull them back. Something like that. I think that looks good too. Like, this is maybe a bit distracting. It's still fine, but maybe this is a bit better. Like this looks a bit more neutral. Of course, I don't want it to like be not seeable. But this is one thing. Of course, this is too much, I think. One thing. The other thing is coloring. Can also, I think like more blue is not good. Turquoise can be nice, I think, for outside scenes, right? Like, or like if it's like a, especially if it's like a beach or pool scene where like the ground is blue, like in a pool, right? Then it would work. Like something like this. But it's not right. But I also like it kind of. Let's save this one. The other one can we do? A bit more orange would be like this. But right now it's like the like background is also like really the same color, right? Glass. Yeah, I think like for my style generally, the kind of like the main shadow being really weak, I think tends to look good, and the highlights taking up the spotlight kind of. It's like basically, I think what made me think about that was like I saw a comic, a great comic, like Furry and it was black and white, and there were just highlights and no shading. Oh, Jake Panther, thanks so much.
Just followed.
Thanks for following. And Krampus, Apprentice of Dark something, says, your comic drawing came out really well. Thanks so much. I will still draw the hands sometime. And Adra says, muscles are so detailed. Thanks so much. Yeah, this is kind of like a muscle study, right? Did I want to say? Yeah, basically like this comic had just black and white. Like, or like, is it a grayscale or black and white? I'm not sure, like there were different ones, but basically like it had just like the main colors, or like grayscale color of the characters, and no main shadows. Like these are the main shadows, or like I call them main shadows. I'm not sure how they're like scientifically called. But this right. this or not. And I think even if I remove them, it looks better than if I remove, like, than if I keep them and remove the highlights, like this, right? I mean, like, it still looks good, but, and you could say like that's like unrealistic, but I really like highlight the highlights. Jake Web Hunter. That right. Nice we didn't know each other. Jake, absolutely love your work. This Jake Web Hunter. Did you say that to Cedric? Love Cedric's work too. It's so great. And also like what? It's good tonight. Today was a very intense and cool stream. We deserve it. Exactly. Thanks so much. Very good tonight. Exactly. This was a long stream today, right? Right. Basically, like Cedric is a great artist too, and he's like a really great comic artist who's like drawing out pages so fast. It's so inspiring. So like sitting next to him or like next to him on like online or something, it's so inspiring. So great. I want to like be the same speed as him and the same like creative output as him. It's really inspiring. Let's do it. You and Cedric are both amazing. Thanks so much. Both amazing artists. Thank you so much, Big Web Hunter. And I'm sure you are a great and amazing web hunter. Right. The problem I'm seeing right now with fresh eyes is good sometimes. That like in this way, this rim light looks a bit like it could be also like the coloring, right? I could do it less. I could do it a lot more. This is probably not good. Maybe a lot less. But like if I like do it too much like this white, it kind of could look like it's like the markings, right? Maybe something like this is good. Where was I again? Alright, we wanted to try like the main shadow thingy. Yeah, if I remove the main shadow, it looks like this. Oh, also, I think the eyes are a tiny bit more white than the gray, right? So, oh, also like, yes, golden eyes. I made dot eyes, but I can also try to make the eyes golden. It depends on the art style, right? But I can try that next time maybe. But first, also look, you have so many different tank tops. Ta-da! I like this purple one too. Hello? Ah, I know what I can do. I can use like the bounce light for the nose too, right? I think he used it there too. Look, there's also bounce light. Look, it's totally a soft shadow, right? Why does it look on my drawing like it's how did they call it? Like steam, and here it doesn't, right? And here it's a tiny bit. Too. Nice. And here too a bit, right? Just like really subtle, or like here it looks really good too, I think. Yeah. I think in general the shape here is really fun. That it shows here this thing. The brachialis there. Really fun. Right. I wanted to try. Was the test to color pick and then like, no, but I guess like it's basically just white. Basically just white. You can also like do it like another color. But it should be almost white because the rest is really white too, right? We should like see a difference to the eye, like. Also this one. Like this actually. Like without, without, with. Okay. They're all really cool folks. So much. And yeah, definitely, like, I feel like all the people that are here, they are on such high levels. I feel so inspired. I will never be discouraged by that. I will do my best. Yes. And the King says, is something. Can we? Would have given a shot. Serenum says, I would have given a shot track to Jake and Cedric right now, but I'm over now, and it's sucks with special commands. Oh. Cedric says, thank you, Plan. You're getting bigger and stronger every day. I'm glad to draw alongside you. This is so great. I feel so motivated. Thank you so much. Yay. It's exactly, I think, what I need. Just like, good, how it's called. In German it would be guter Zuspruch. But I guess like in English would be not like pep talk. It's more like motivation, inspiration. Guter Zuspruch. I will quickly deepen that. Guter Zuspruch. Positive response, favorable reception. Great encouragement, strong support. And in Japanese it would be Kohyo. But no, that's different. No, it's not what I mean. It says favorable reception, it's different. It's It's more like Oen Morai. Okay, anyways, I really need food now. So, this is how far we came. I'm really happy with the progress, and I will tinker on the hands sometime. But I'm having really much fun. Also, like, we can like make it like an easy background sometime. But I think we are having a lot of good times with this, right? And
JMac_0 just followed.
Oh, JMac, thanks for following. Encouragement, yes. And Ruin the Bear. Oh, it went. It went great. My internet did not crash, and look what we drew. Or like continued a bit. I was really slow, but had a great time. Then Driving Dreamer says, love all the supporting energy between you all. It's awesome. Yes, I think so too. I want to be around people that are really supportive and also be really supportive to everyone. Okay, but yeah, I think at this point, it's always fun seeing creators and familiar with chicken burnout. Yay! But yeah, sadly, I think now it's time for me to eat at least 2000 calories or something. Maybe 2000 calories. Yeah, I think I will make carbonara with a lot of extra meat. And let's have extra meat. Yes, I can do that. I have all the ingredients. So thank you for sticking out, having fun with me. To all of you, you're all amazing artists and inspiring. And everyone who wants to pick up a pen and do any doodle, you can do it. Oh, we can do it. Let's do our best and explore art and make funny stuff. Yeah. And yeah, for everyone who joined, I'm streaming on mostly Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday, which is today. And yeah, see you all. So everyone, thanks so much for joining. みんな、ジョインしてくれてありがとう。And let's meet again. また会おう。bis bald. That's German for see you soon. It says すごい, which means great, I think. Okay, I will quickly check who to rate now. I think for now... Oh, I think Escanon Arts just started, so like I can join him now. And maybe we can also do art text again or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe I will just eat food now because I really need food. See you all and bye bye. Good night. Good night. Oyasumi. Gute Nacht. Buena nuit. Wait. Wait a second. French. When it's not this, but what is this in French? Bonne nuit. When it's not this. Bonne nuit. Then bye bye.